Welcome Toastmaster, Jentri Casaberry.
Jentri! A lot of eyes. Who are you? Where have you been? And where are you going? Now, I've been asked that question on 2 different occasions. My very first time I was 18 in the United States military basic training in Fort Knox, Kentucky. The drill sergeant came down the line. Rogers, Smith, Baker, Casaberry. Casaberry. Drill sergeant. Yes, drill sergeant. Who are you? Drill sergeant. I'm just Casaberry, drill sergeant. Casaberry. I know your name. My question is, who are you? At that time, it didn't make sense to me. Maybe because I was so young, or it just wasn't a big question. The second time I heard the question was my first week in military school, Whitworth Military Academy. I was sitting in Military Science and Leadership 101. Lieutenant Colonel Donald Stone went around the classroom and asked, who are you? Where have you been? And where are you going? Smith, Jones, Rogers, again, Casaberry. Casaberry. Now, it would have been smart for me to listen to the answer before me, but I was so nervous that I couldn't hear anything. Repeat the exact same answer. Sir, my name is Jentri Casaberry, sir. In life, well, in time, I later figured out what exactly that question meant. So today, I'm going to show you all a little bit about who I am. Let's all go back to the year of 1990. Something magical happened that year. Something amazing. I was born. I was born on the west side of Chicago. I was raised by my 3 sisters, Tina, Taya, and Brittany, and my grandmother, Dolores. As anyone can imagine, growing up on the west side was stricken with drugs, gang, and violence, attended some of the worst schools in the country. Despite all of that, my ultimate goal was to change the world for the better. I did not know how I was going to do it. I did not know when. All I knew is I'd get it done. The biggest failure of my life was 4 years ago, 2011. I was a sophomore in college. I was working a side job at McDonald's. I was a shift supervisor at night. I was fired from that job. Now, the reason I was fired because the owner of the franchise said that I missed the day I did a no-call, no-show. Even though I did the no-call, no-show was a great reason to him. I told him that I experienced a loss in the family. He said the loss doesn't matter. He can run a business. He wanted his money. He wanted his employees to be there. I believe it was a pretty great reason. I lost my best friend. I lost my person I was supposed to protect. I lost my soulmate. That night I lost a son. Every day when I came from work, I went to the hospital to aid and assist this kid, this child. I was very young when I had a child. Either way, to be terminated and to be told that you aren't good enough, or this isn't a good reason not to be in my company, or this isn't why you should be here. The day I lost his son changed my life because it gave me a reason to quit. It gave me a reason to fail. I felt there was the cushion to say, well, I'll try it next week, or I'll just give up right now. I'm too depressed, or I'm too sad, I just can't do it. The day I lost his son was the day my life changed forever. Around the age of 8, I was a very shy kid, very weird. My sisters were so protective of me. If someone looked at me in the wrong way, they'll go get them. I felt that if I was the president, they was that protective. They walked a few times in the triangle position, 2 on the side and 1 in the back. No one could get me. As I got older, someone introduced to me something that changed my life. Now, it was out in the 80s and the early 90s But I was introduced to it in 2005 when I was 15. It was the Jentri curl. Now, the reason it was so important to me was because of grammar school. Now, as you guys can see, I had very big ears. And for some reason, my teeth didn't grow in normally. I had these two front teeth you see today, and the rest were very small. So of course, in grammar school, kids were very cruel. They called me Red Face and Mighty Mouse and everything like that. So with the Jentri curl, it took focus from my ears. Now I look complete. So Jentri curl did change my life for the better. As you can see today, I still wear the same curl, just a little more tailored. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that your dream and scheme is about, your life seems useless and worthless without it. See, it's time now you've got to start saying yes to your life. You've got to start saying yes to your dreams, yes to your unfolding future. You'll get here one day, but you'll never get here if you give up, if you give in, if you quit. Example. Before April 1957, the common belief, the universal belief, because it had been tried again, the belief was that a man was not physically capable of breaking the 4-minute barrier, that he cannot run a mile in less than 4 minutes. That was the belief on the planet. It had never been done. But here's what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Roger Bannister came along and he broke the 4-minute barrier. Now here's what's significant about that. Since that time, up until this day, over 20,000 people has done it. What changed? 20,000 people. Here's what happened. When those 20,000 people got on the race, they knew that there was a new belief about this barrier that was unreachable. And when those 20,000 people got into the race, they knew that someone had done it and that it's possible. So I attended high school the same year. I graduated with honors from Frederick Douglass Academy. Immediately following that, I went to the United States military. I trained for 3 months in Fort Knox, Kentucky. From there, I went to military school. 5 a.m. waking up, PT training, exercise in general was not for me. So I decided to go back home and I attended Chicago State University. A few years ago, I remember leaving military school. I had to leave because 1, I had no money to pay for military school, and 2, I had no desire to stay in military school. I was on the bus traveling back to Chicago, and as I rode the bus, I began to cry. I began to cry because I knew if I go back home, I would be like everyone else who went to college and came back. I knew I would be labeled as a failure, as someone who couldn't stick it out, or someone who couldn't finish the 4 years of military school. I didn't cry because I couldn't finish. I began to cry because of all the thoughts of the friends and family. I knew that coming back, it was like, oh, he couldn't do it, or it was too hard for him, or you're just like everyone else. So when I got to the bus terminal downtown Chicago, my oldest sister, Tina, was there waiting for me with the biggest smile. Now, Tina always reassures that it's okay. So when I got off the bus, she saw me crying. She said, hold your head up. You have nothing to be ashamed about. If this doesn't work, we can try something else. My sisters, they've been the only one that really believed in me. Like, no matter how many times I did a career change, I've tried the military, I went to several different colleges, I've jumped from job to job. They always make me feel like, it's okay, well, if this doesn't work, this will. This is not permanent. Let's try something else until we find what works. But through all of that, I feel like if I quit something, I'm a failure, like any of us would. Because I quit so early or I didn't stick it out, or it just made it too hard right now, that I'll be deemed as a failure. If you live long enough, you'll make mistakes. But if you learn from them, you'll be a better person. It's not how you handle adversity. The main thing is you never quit. Because life is a challenge. Meet it. Life is a sorrow. Overcome it. Life is a mystery. Unfold it. Life is a struggle. Fight it. Life is a puzzle. Solve it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Orlando Toastmasters, I thank you for your time. Winter Park Toastmasters, I thank you for your time.
Just a few quick notes for our speaker. Second speaker